Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be making for you all some couscous with mushrooms, sausage and vegetables. And here I have one package of couscous. And now couscous is a pasta and it's a very fine pasta and it does not need a lot of cook time. So to make this couscous dish, you'll need some sausage cut up into small pieces, and you can use any type you like. I'm using a Cajun sausage, mushrooms, carrots, sweet pepper, parsley, garlic, and the couscous came with a packet of seasoning powder because the couscous I'm using is a herb chicken flavor. So they gave me the bullion. You know, you get a bullion cube. They have the powder in it in here with some flavorings. Now, for those of you who are vegetarian, all you have to do is leave out the sausage and leave out the bouillon cube, or leave out the chicken bouillon cube and substitute that with a vegetable bouillon cube. I have here 1 1/4 cups of chicken stock, or you could use vegetable stock if you're doing it vegetarian. I'm going to start by putting up a pot to heat up on medium-high heat. To the pot, add in your sausage. And you want to start to render out the sausage because we're going to get some fats in the sausage, and that's what we're going to use. We're not going to be using any oil or any butter in this dish because the sausage is going to give us that fat. We just want this sausage to start to brown. Okay, once the sausage is brown, you're going to remove it and you want to leave that fat back in the pot. Place it into a bowl and set this aside. Now you're going to add the mushrooms. Now if you didn't have any fat left over, just add a tablespoon of butter or some oil. You're going to cook the mushrooms. And we're not adding any salt to the mushrooms. We want these mushrooms to start to brown. When the mushrooms have browned, remove them and set them aside in another bowl. Now I know there are many steps to this, and trust me, it's worth it. Because you have to brown the mushrooms separately from the other vegetables, because if you don't, the mushrooms, it's going to get very mushy and it's not going to be nice and brown and crispy. I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to the pot since I have no fat in there. I'm going to add in some garlic. I'm going to put in the carrots and the bell pepper. Okay, now I'm going to put in that chicken stock, or if you're making this vegetarian stock. And we're going to let this come up to a boil. I'm going to add in that packet of chicken seasoning that came with the couscous. And as I said, you can use a chicken bouillon cube or you can use a vegetable bouillon cube. Just mix that in so it dissolves. And once that comes up to a boil, you're going to put in the couscous. Mix it in. You're going to turn your stove off. Okay, once you put in the couscous, you're going to cover it and you're going to pull this off of the heat that it was on. You want to leave it on a burner that has no heat on the bottom. And you're just going to leave this covered in here for 5 minutes. Do not remove the cover. Just leave it there until that 5 minutes is up, and then we'll move on to the next step. So that 5 minutes is up. Remove the cover. Now usually you'll take a fork and fluff up the couscous, but this is a non-stick pot and I do not want to damage my pot, so I'm just going to use this spatula and just fluff up the couscous. Okay, now what you're going to do is add the sausages that you've cooked up and the mushrooms, your chopped parsley. Now you're going to mix everything in. And I like adding everything when the couscous is finished because I find the flavors, they hold together better than when you have to put it up to boil together with the chicken stock or the vegetable stock. Now all you do now is taste this for salt, and then this is ready to be served. So here you have it, my couscous with sausages and vegetables. I hope you guys try this recipe. Try it vegetarian if you don't want to put meat in this. It's still tasty and still delicious. You'll notice that I did not add any salt to this dish. 1, because the sausages have salt. 2, and the packet of chicken bouillon powder that they put together with the couscous, that has salt in it. So make sure if you're using a bouillon cube, you do not add any salt until the entire dish is finished and you put the entire dish together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, I hope you like and subscribe. And I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!